Some days you just wake up ready to play, whether it's the perfect proportions of Wheaties to milk or just the perfect touch when tying your shoes. Whatever it was for Lawrence Alexander today, it worked. You thought you'd seen history on Thursday when he became the winningest Bison in program history. But today was a day for Lawrence Alexander. Shields Arena is rocking as he is just 3 points shy of outscoring USD as a team in the first half. He's right back at it, putting the Bison up by 20 with a 3 in the second half. The Bison dominating all around today. Carlin Dupree stealing this one, and he's off for the hoop. Bison out-rebounding the Yotes 37-20 today. And Corey Brown getting that good position here, finishes with a tip. He had a team-high 11 rebounds along with his 6 points. LA ever steady throughout the charge, ties his career scoring mark with 31 points today with a smile on his face. The kid is having fun. When USD puts the pressure on LA, it only opens up everyone else that much more. Dexter Werner takes advantage. Great move through the key for him, making every one of his 16 minutes count. But in the end, the day belonged to LA. He hits a single-game school record, 8 3-pointers, creating yet another game to remember for Bison Nation.
I got in the groove, and once you're in the groove, it's kind of hard to get out of it. I mean, it's like throwing a rock in the ocean. That's kind of what I feel like shooting the ball. And once again, I give credit to my teammates. They continue giving the ball.
What do you have, 31 on 14 shots? I mean, that's just insane, and obviously that's a school record, so it was fun to watch.
Nice to have Lawrence, who's not afraid of the moment, not afraid to just rise up and make some big shots, and he did it tonight, and fortunately for us, he's done it, a lot in the last 24 games.
The Bison connected on 14 of 22 threes as a team, just 2 shy of a school record 16. Of course, Alexander with 8 of those, besting his previous record of 7 set at Southern Miss earlier this season. Well, in EDC boys basketball, Fargo Davies is a game and a half behind first place Wahpeton as they try and not just hold their ground, but gain some on the Huskies. Every game counts and every opponent is dangerous, especially a squad like the Deacons, who are fighting to stay in the top half of the standings heading into that EDC tournament action that's just around the corner. The Deacons are trailing in the second half, and Davies with no signs of letting up. Matt Veet with the 3 extends that second half lead to 17 for Davies. Deacons answer right back, though. Kelvin Kaga with some space in the corner. He takes advantage and drops the 3 for Shanley. Davies striking from every point, though. Evan Blanchard works the high post move and takes 2 more inside on the Deacons. They follow that up with an Austin Schultz 3 and force the Deacons to burn a timeout as they see time slipping away in this one. Shanley can't ever find the answer, and Davies picks up the 89-65 win. Same matchup on the girls' side. This one 1 versus 2, but the scoreboard doesn't look quite as close in the second half. Sarah Jacobson dishes out to Lauren Rotunda. She cuts to the key and is up for 2 to extend the lead to 25 for the Deacons. Lexi Claybo doing her best to keep the Eagles in this. Offensive rebound and putback keeps Davies moving forward. Not much you can do against the Deacons these days, though. Jacobson, with too much time out deep, hits a 3 for Shanley. They go on to win this one big, 86-42 today. And a busy day out at the Fargo Civic Center as the Heart of Lakes teams match up. Park Rapids extends their second half lead over Barnesville to 6 with a quick release from Nicholas Lopez for the Panthers. Things start heating up, though, as the Trojans begin to mount a comeback. Nick Ranclev with the 3 for the Purple, and they're within 1 on the hardwood. And they'll take the lead as Ethan Isog cuts through the key and is up with the layup. Some other Minnesota boys scores from around the area today. Pelican Rapids with the win, and Frazee takes it 57-45 over Bagley. East Grand Forks with the win against North Border, and Detroit Lakes with a tight one over DGF today. Plenty more action coming up, as well as a big Moorhead versus Thief River Falls boys hockey game going on this evening. We'll have plenty more highlights for you coming up at 10.
All right, we'll look forward to that. Thank you so much, Beth.